It's been a pretty big week for Marcus Ambrose. We gave him a camera and turned him on the loose.
So what are we doing today?
We're climbing those mountains there behind us. So it's actually the highest peak is Mount Baldy. It's 10,000 feet. There's plenty of snow up there, so we may not get to the top of the Mount Baldy, but we're going to try and climb one of those at least. Me and Trip Wheeler, the camera guy, we're going to try and walk to the top. Looks pretty snowbound up there, so we're not sure we're going to make it all the way to the top, but we're going to give it a shot. Worst case, we're just going to get our feet wet and maybe slide 4,000 feet to our imminent death.
Yeah, and if we don't make it, we love our mothers.
Yeah, I love you, Mum. Love you, Sonia. Nice knowing you all. Well, here we are. We're just about to start the really steep part of the trail. We've got a bit of snow already on the ground, but we see some paw prints. They look like little bears to me. Could be a big dog too, I don't know. Anyway, all the stuff I read was you just got to watch the rams at this time of year because they're mating in the springtime, but we're underprepared, not ready for what we're about to do, but it's a beautiful day. We expect nice weather, so we'll get climbing here. The track just here gets pretty narrow, as you can see. It starts to pretty much walk into a single wide track. We're about 1,200 feet from the top. With these shoes are getting pretty slick. The ground's getting a lot of snow on it. We're passing a lot of guys with clamp-ons and ski poles and skis. So we think it's best to finish our day here. The view is just absolutely spectacular. Again, it's amazing it's so close to LA. It's just quite incredible that you can have this in your backyard. It really is a great secret and a little treasure that I found a couple of years back. But you know, racing's great, but it's also good to get away from it for a while, and that's what today's all about. Trip's been good company. And we're going to climb down now, maybe not even climb, maybe slide down to the bottom, and we'll see you at Vegas.
Well, Marcus Ambrose, you had a pretty big week, and we appreciate you letting us follow you around. That was a lot of fun.
It really was, and that was only half of it too. The other half I couldn't film. But it's been a big week for me. I thought I was going to have a rest when I came out to the West Coast in between races, but it didn't work out that way. But we're having a great time here. We've got a fast car for the race. Grilling season is racing season for us, so we're all about Kingsford this weekend, and we're excited to have them on board and ready to go.
I know after last year you had to have really high expectations heading into this season. I know the first two races hadn't gone as you would have scripted them. How do you keep that open mind and that confidence that you have that this week will be the week you get back on track?
Well, we've taken a pretty big hit in our points haul, and we've had the worst start you could possibly imagine to our season. So all we can do from here is move forward, and we're excited about today's race. I'm not going to think about anything else but to try and win. That's the only way I think we can get ourselves out of the hole is by good performances. So we're going to go for it.
Well, tell me about your race car. I know practice yesterday was cool and kind of overcast. Today's going to be sunny and slick. Does that concern you at all?
Well, it's going to change it a lot. We were really happy with our car on Saturday. We had a terrible Friday. We qualified 30th or 32nd, somewhere back there. So we've got a lot of work to do, but we've actually set our car up for these greasy track conditions. We knew the sun was going to pop out. We knew the nationwide race was going to really throw some rubber down this track, and we're going to run the top, I think. I think most guys are going to start heading up there pretty early, and we've set our car up for it, so hopefully it works out.
Well, the first two races of the season, not what Marcus Ambrose wanted, but a lot of confidence and high expectations heading today that he'll get back on track and get his way back up to the top of the point standings.
Hermie, thanks a lot. And race fans, just in case you were wondering, the sign over Marcus Ambrose's shoulder, yes, there is a spa inside the Neon Garage, a full-service spa. You can go in there and get a massage or anything, but that's beside the point right now.